and known sinner in the group. Everybody knew Matthew was a sinner. Everybody knew Matthew was low down. Everybody knew Matthew was filthy. Everybody knew Matthew was nasty. But Jesus says, even though you're not like me, I love you. See, I ain't got time for church folk that the only folk they speak to are the folk that speak in tongues. But I need some folk in New Life that'll go to the prostitute the same way they'll go to the preacher. That'll go to the drug dealer the same way they'll go to the deacon. Is there anybody in here that can testify, you ain't got to be just like me for me to love you? But even if you're not from where I'm from, even if you don't know where, how in the world can you be so arrogant in high society to think that you are all that some folk can't get saved, but you can? I give you permission to be messy. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, you don't deserve to be in here neither. Let me come to this side because they're mad at me over here. Just because your skirt longer than hers don't make you no more holy. Because the long skirt can creep up the same way the short one can. Look at somebody and say, you ain't got to be just like me for me to love you. You ain't got to have a perfect grammar for me to love you. I don't care if you split verbs. If your grammar is all that good, teach them how to speak. If your bank account is all that fine, buy them some new clothes. If you're all that a bag of chips or a sneaker and a ice, give them what you got. Hallelujah. I'm loving those who are not just like me. I love you even though you cuss in my presence. I love you even though you got a lying problem. I love you even though you got a gambling problem. And guess what? When I find out you got a problem, I'm the only one that's going to know about it. I'm not going to put your business out there in the street and tell everybody what so-and-so doing and what's wrong with so-and-so. No, I'm the only one that knows you're nasty. I'm the only one that knows you're no good. I'm the only one because I love you even though I'm not just like you. I got two more and I got to get out of here. He says, Matthew, you love the folk that are different. Learn how to worship with people that are not your color. I feel like running in here. You mean to tell me everybody got to be black for you to go to church? And they got to sing old 100s. Come on, somebody, talk to me in here. I don't know what kind of heaven you think you're going to, whereas everybody up there going to be your color. Half us going to hell anyhow. Says, love those that ain't just like you. Thomas. You the one I really need to talk to, Thomas, because I need you, Thomas, to love folk that don't believe in you. Love folk that when you tell them what you're trying to do, all they got to do, all they have to say is something negative. Love the ones that say you can't do it. Love the ones that don't want to support you. Love the ones that don't want to push you when you need a push. Love the ones that bring you down when you need to be encouraged. Love the ones that even though you got a shoddy past, they still look and see you in your future. Thomas says, listen, I don't believe that Jesus rose from the grave because he hurt me in the past. And Jesus showed up anyhow and says, come here, Thomas, put your hand in my side. Touch the nail print. Touch the thorn. Is there anybody in here that says, you know what, I got folk in my life that don't believe in my vision, don't believe in my plan, don't believe in my potential, but I've gotten to a point that I'm not going to be mad at you, but all I'm going to do is come find you when it happens. They missed it over here. This is my good side. Let me say it one more time. I need everybody on this side to just go ahead and start writing invitations to all your enemies who said you're not going to make it. And as soon as your coming out party happens, I want you to make sure they're there. Give somebody a high five and say, I want you there. I want you there because I heard what you said about me. I know what you said about me. I know what you thought about it. I know you were the one that said she thinks she's crazy. I know you were the one that said she lost her mind. But I'm going to make sure that you're there when it happens so I can show you that the Bible is right, that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Hallelujah. Says, Thomas, I want you to love folk who don't believe in you. Love the folk who said you can't do it. It's easy to love the ones that support you, but I want you to love the ones that's praying that you fail. I feel it in here. Love the ones that's supporting you in public, but hating against you in private. Love the ones that are patting you on your back in church, but scandalizing your name at work. Come on, somebody, y'all talk to me get here. I want you to love the ones that are always in your face, but behind your back they're speaking negativity against you. Love the ones that don't believe you can make it. Love the ones that says the relationship ain't gonna work. So when 5 years down the line y'all still together and they done had 2-3 divorces, you can tell them nah. And you can be as holy and as Christian when you say it. Give somebody a high five and say nah. Go ahead and practice. Look at them and say nah. I told you I was gonna do it. Nah. I told you I was gonna make it. Nah. I told you I was coming out. Nah. I told you I was successful. Nah. Matter of fact, look down at the devil and tell the devil nah. Because I am gonna make it out of this thing. I will come under this thing. You don't have to believe nothing. Hallelujah. Says, love the ones that don't believe in you. And then finally, he looks at the end of the table and he looks at Judas. And he says, Judas, I know you got to go. I know you got some business to take care of. I know you got to go betray me. You don't know I know, but I know that's what you're about to go do. And I'm not going to let you know I know. I'm going to make you think I don't know nothing about it. See, that's what you got to learn to do with your haters. You got to let them know you don't have a clue what's going on. And the whole time you just sitting back laughing at them and say, oh, come on, y'all talk to me again here. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, I know, but you don't know I know. I know you don't like me. Just quit faking, quit acting, quit playing, quit be real with me. I know you know it. I ain't said it and I ain't told nobody, but I know about it. I know you were the one that lied on me, but I'm not going to tell nobody else. He says, Judas, I know you got business to handle. I know you got to go do what it is that you do so well. Don't y'all know folk that just hate so well that I feel like running to hell. I got to get out of here. Look at your neighbors and if you was as good a Christian as you are a hater, you'd be all right. Can I get out of here for a minute? If you pray the way you hate, you'll be somebody. If you sow seeds the way you sow discord, you'll have some money. Give somebody a high five and say, you got to change. You got to get it. Hallelujah. Go, Judas, go do that which you do so well. But before you go do it, Judas, I want Peter to learn how to love those who let him down. I want Philip to learn how to love those who don't understand him. I need Nathaniel to learn how to love folk that talk about him. I need Matthew to love the folk that aren't just like him. I need Thomas to love the folk that don't believe in him. But Judas, I need you to love the folk that turn their back on you. I need you to love the folk that betray you. I need you to love the folk that smile in your face but stab you in your back. Can I just help all the folk that's been backstabbed in here? That the wound that they put in your back did not hit an internal organ. But you are still a survivor. Look at your neighbor and say, what they did to me didn't take me out the game. Don't you know? Come on, somebody, y'all talk to me in here. I want you to love those who betrayed you. I got to get out of here. Love those who left you. Love those who you put so much into, but dogged you in the end. I know that's not y'all testimony. All y'all friends on a level 9 scale. But there are some level 1 saints in here that can testify that some of my friends are as fake as a hell weave. And every time they in my face, they smiling, but I know they got something against me. Says, love those who betray you. And why watch this. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. Watch this. I know you're gonna betray me, but the way I'm gonna treat you, nobody else will know you're the one. See, you got to learn how to handle your haters differently. Treat them so good to where other folk think you're friends. That's what Jesus did. Jesus is at the table with all 12 of the disciples. He tells Judas, go on, do what you're going to do. Nobody at the table knew what he was talking about. Jesus says, one of you going to betray me. They were so blind to the fact that it was Judas, everybody at the table started asking, I wonder if it's me. I wonder if I'm the hater. I wonder if I'm the one that's going to do it. Jesus treated Judas so good, nobody even know Judas was about to betray him. You've got to learn how to treat your enemies as if they're your friends. I got to get out of here. Somebody shout, the God kind of love. Jesus is teaching his disciples how to love. He's not teaching them filial love. He's not teaching them Philadelphia love. He's not teaching them Storge love. He's not teaching them Eros love. He's teaching them agape love. I'm finished here.